Imagine living in UK for 4 years, 11 months. You paid all your taxes, built your career and made this country home, and then you apply for indefinite leave to remain only to be rejected because of the 3-week holidays that you took 2 years ago. For most of the Indian immigrants, this is not just a nightmare, it is the reality. Today, we are going to talk about the silent legal traps that can reset your citizen clock to zero and waste your years of life here in UK. Welcome back. Securing indefinite leave to remain or ILR is the ultimate goal for most of the Indian professionals living in UK. It is the bridge to permanent residency and British citizenship, but the path is rigid with the strict technicalities that most people ignore until it's too late. In this video, we break down the critical technicalities to make it easier for you so that you do not fail to get an ILR and make your dream come true. If you want to stay in UK permanently, you cannot afford to skip this. So let's start with the most common mistake, the rolling back absence. You likely know the basic rule that you cannot be outside the UK borders for more than 180 days in any 12-month period, right? No, wrong. So many Indian immigrants assume that they cannot be outside the UK borders for 180 days, that is from January to December. But that is not right. It is a rolling period. That means the Home Office looks at a 12-month window counting back the date that you apply. And if you took a long trip to India for a wedding in November and then you took a work trip in February, that is combined. If these exceeds 180 days in 12-month period, then your visa will be rejected. Furthermore, if you are on a 10-year long residence route, there is a total gap of 540 days allowed outside the country in over a decade. So it's not even a year, it's over a decade. So you have to count every day you are spending outside the UK border. Otherwise, your visa will be rejected even before applying. Now, let's talk about the trap number 2, the continuity breaker. This usually happens when you're switching the jobs. In the current violent market, it is very common to switch the sponsor. But the UK is very strict about the lawful resident in UK. If you leave a job and there is a gap between new visa valid or you accidentally overstay on expired visa by even a few days, you are in a danger zone. Time living in UK without a valid visa does not count, and it makes it worse. It will break your chain and you will have to start your 5-year period from scratch. So make sure when you're applying for other jobs, it should be cut to cut. If you are finished on second, then you should start on third, not even a single day gap. Do not risk it. A gap in employment is just not a career issue. It's an immigration disaster. So be very careful. Moving on to the third one. Finally, we need to look at the future. The earned settlement. Changes proposed for roughly 2026. The government is shifting their focus to income. Under the proposal, simply being in the country isn't enough. Your income matters the most. The expected baseline is a personal taxable income that is £12,500 per year over 3 to 5 years. This sounds low for a professional, but this is a massive trap. Because if your dependent is not earning or they are taking their career break, and if you take a break, a sick leave, or your annual income comes below the bracket, then you will not be even eligible for the ILR. While there are faster settlement route for the professional who are earning more than £50,000 or £125,000 per year, for the average applicant, consistent documented earning are becoming as important as physically being in the country. To summarize, count your days you are going outside this country. Make sure that there are no gaps in your visa sponsorships, and make sure that you are counting your salary income for every year that you are meeting the threshold. The rules are rigid, and the Home Office will not take an excuse of I don't know. Don't let the technicality erase your hard work. If you found this breakdown helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And comment down below. Have you had a close call with 180 days? And thank you for watching till the end. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.